Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is. This is the part 2 how to sew this mermaid straight dress, without wasting much time. So this is the neck. We're gonna start how to sew it. You can either pop it with your bias strip, or you can just cut the fabric the same thing, then you sew around like that. I'm gonna sew the V-neck. After that, then I turn it over, then I give it an iron. Like I said, you can have your bias for the tips, but as you can see, I've already sewed it, so I'm making a notch at the V angle. You have to make a notch so that when you iron it, the V will follow perfectly. You can see how I'm ironing it. But when you should bias, not that any V-neck no outside. To be a no cut angle on vein and no one to talk a crazy. We are ironing. With my palm, so you can decide to sew on top, or you can decide not to sew on top. I'm not going to sew on top. I'm going to use a glue on it, and here we go. This is an elastic fabric. Like I say, you can sew on top, or you can use your glue, as I'm using my glue on it. This is an elastic fabric, so if your sewing machine can't sew an elastic fabric, I have a tutorial on it, and I'm gonna link the link in the description box below. Check it out and learn how to fix your sewing machine for you to be able to sew elastic fabrics. So machine to me and pam elastic fabric, but the link will be top for more I say. So with my fix your machine, with my pump elastic fabric, so as you can sew, I'll put my glue on it. That's it. You're gonna do the same thing at the back. The main anymore, nobody the same thing at the back. Like I said, you can do it bias, or you can fold it, or you can do this way. There are 3 ways of going with this. So you're gonna do the same thing at the back. So we're gonna join the shoulders together. This is a umbrella or flare or a circle sleeve, and I'm gonna leave a link below in the description box below. Check it out and how to make the sleeve a balloon or a flare or a circle sleeve. The link is below. Go check it out. Because this dress, that is what I did, so the link is there. I'm joining the shoulders. With the shoulders in boom, you can see how I did it. What I'm doing, you can see it. No, I can shoulders now then. Boom, I can shoulders in boom. Then sano, your flare circle sleeve or another umbrella sleeve or such as same thing. No, me link go konokushia, onya konokushia. I didn't poto. But I'm gonna see how the outcome. You can see how beautiful that's fixed. You're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You see how amazing, beautiful that's turned out. We do the same thing to this part again. So you can see we're down, and you can see I've joined the shoulders and the sleeves. Like I said, go check it out and how to join the sleeve. I'm gonna leave a link below, so check it out. So after joining the sleeve to the dress, you just have to match the right side together. You do it like that. You match your notches. If you don't get your notches right, that means there's something wrong. That means you have not done an accurate job. So notches match here, that means one accurate job. So you can see how the notches have been matched together perfectly when sewing. So if you see that your notches is like 1 inch intervals or half-inch interval, that means there's something wrong with your cutting. And then you have to check it out. Your notches supposed to match each other. It's a must. You're supposed to match each other if you want to get a perfect outfit, a good looking out. You're going to sew from this part and this part. So let's get on to the sewing machine. Remember the allowance that you leave when sewing your fabric. How many allowance do you give? Do you leave 1.5 or 2.5 or 2 inches? So if you leave 1.5, then you have to start measure 1.5 before sewing. If you leave 1 inch, you have to measure 1 inch before sewing. So whatever you leave, whatever you gave, like 2 inches allowance or ½ inch allowance, whatever you give, that's what you're going to leave, and you're going to start sewing from that angle. So as you can see, I've drawn everything. So you're going to come to the knee side where the angle is. You make a notch. The knee side, you know where the curve has made. You're going to come there, then you make your notch, so that the curve can protrude well, can show well. It's more if you can decide to fold it like this, then you sew around it, or you can just do with the glue, then just sew around it, or you can just make a what do they call this one? I don't want to forget it. The one is serger. If you have your serger or whatever they call it, you can do at the tips of the mouth. Then voila, we're done. Thank you for watching.